Welcome to Chapter 1 of Forensic Science, Fundamentals and Investigations, focusing on observation skills. By the end of this chapter, you will be able to define observation and describe the changes that occur in the brain. You will also describe factors influencing eyewitness accounts and compare the reliability of eyewitness testimony. Additionally, you will be able to relate observation skills to their use in forensic science, define forensic science, and practice and improve your observation skills. The forensic examiner needs to be able to find and identify the evidence, document and record the evidence, and interpret the evidence to accurately determine its significance. What is observation? Our brains can filter out information. Consider the details in this photo and how your brain processes them. This diagram illustrates how information is processed in the brain, moving from our senses to attention, perception, short-term memory, and finally, long-term memory. Our brains often fill in the gaps in our perception to make sense of what we perceive. This can sometimes lead us to believe things were part of the background, even when they were not present. Our brains also apply previous knowledge to new situations. When looking at this scene, what assumptions can you make, and how might those assumptions be wrong? Witness observations are affected by various factors, including their emotional state, whether they were alone or in a group, and the level of activity around them. Crime scene reports from eyewitnesses often vary due to factors like stress, concentration, distractions, personal beliefs, and the time elapsed since the event. The Innocence Project, founded by Barry C. Scheck and Peter J. Neufeld, began using DNA in 1992 to examine post-conviction cases. They found that faulty eyewitness identifications accounted for up to 87% of wrongful convictions. To be a good observer, you must observe systematically. Start at one part of a crime scene and slowly examine every space. Look carefully at all the details and do not assume you will remember everything. Another way to be a good observer is to consciously turn off your internal filters. Pay attention to all details, even those you might not initially think are important. All details are potentially important. It is crucial to collect information first and interpret the data later. Look for patterns and connections, as more information leads to better interpretations. Remember that prejudices exist everywhere, even in your own thinking processes. Finally, the key is documentation. Write down and photograph as much information as possible. Be aware that memory is faulty, and our brains tend to fill in gaps in our perceptions. In forensic investigations, observation means studying situations and finding clues in ordinary details. It involves working backwards from the evidence, being patient, and practicing your skills. In summary, our ability to observe is affected by the environment and our sensory filters. Eyewitness reports can vary in accuracy, and acquiring good observation skills requires practice and training. Forensic scientists are responsible for finding and documenting evidence, evaluating and interpreting it, and providing expert testimony to the courts.